Are you a noob where you can't hit a single shot and you die to the dummies in the firing range? Well, today I'm going to fix that by giving you 10 tips on how to get better at Valkyrie. Now, does that sound like fun? Yeah! I can't hear you. Yeah! That's what I thought, Timmy. Cue the intro. Tip number 1 is going to be don't spam your jetpack and do these little jet boosts unless you're trying to run away. But still, that's a last resort. If you do spam the jetpack, then you will waste and run out of fuel quickly, and you will be in the open and left to die. Another way you could do these little small jet boosts is if you're pushing someone in a fight, but other than that, never do these small boosts. Trust me. Tip number 2 is going to be the opposite of tip number 1, which is don't jetpack in the air for too long. The reason is that you are an easy target in the air, and you can easily be beamed down from under or get sniped out of the air. Charge rifles are your worst enemy. Also, don't move any faster than running up in the air. You honestly might be going slower by just jetpacking in the air for a long time, and you will waste all of your fuel. You could do this to scout ahead, but make sure there are no teams next to you, but it doesn't matter if someone snipes you because you can't even see them. So, how about you just don't do this, okay? Listen to me. Tip number 3 is going to be remember to watch your jetpack fuel meter. The reason you should watch the meter is because you don't want to jetpack and have no fuel left and then fall into the abyss. Now your fuel refills pretty quickly, so you won't run out all the time unless you're jetpacking all the time, but as long as you do that, you should be good. Also, you need to watch your fuel so that if you jetpack to push someone, you don't want to run out because you'll probably die, and that's no fun, is it? No, that's what I thought. Tip number 4 is that you should use your tactical a lot, because it is a really good tactical ability in my opinion. The ability takes 30 to 35 seconds to recharge, and that's not long for a tactical ability. The best range is medium to short range, but you can also do it from long range, but not crazy far. The tactical ability shoots a barrage of rockets that do 30 damage each, and can hit a whole team, which can help you level up your Evo shield, which is always good, right? That's what I thought. Tip number 5 is going to be use your ultimate a lot. Now, Valkyrie's ultimate is really good for positioning and getting out of zone when the storm's about to hit you, because you don't want to take any of the extra damage. Now, for Valkyrie's type of ultimate, it recharges fairly quickly, so use this ult a lot. You don't even need it for rotating. You could just use it to scout for enemies, because she can see enemies if she is in the air free falling / flying. Fun fact, you can also see if one of the enemies on the ground while using it is the kill leader, which is pretty cool. Tip number 6 is going to be that a really good way to get high ground / running away is to use your jetpack, which can get pretty high in the air in a short time. Now, don't jetpack high up if you're wide open in the middle of the POI, because you will get shot down. So just try to jetpack smart until you can get to cover at least. If you use your jetpack to get high ground, you should be covered behind a building, or if you are in the open, then move around while you jetpack in the air. You can also use this tip to get high ground with your ult. Tip number 7 is going to be when you are ulting and waiting to blast off, you should spin around while you are waiting on teammates or just waiting for the right moment. The reason it is good is because you can dodge bullets and it makes you a harder opponent to hit. Tip number 8 is going to be team comps that Valkyrie works well with. Now, some team comps for Valkyrie are Gibby and Ash. Valkyrie also works well with campers like Caustic and Watson and Rampart, because she can rotate them early to set up in a room with her ult. Side note, if you don't know what a camper is, it is a player that just crouches or stands in a corner of a room and sets up to where you walk in and they demolish you. And these players, they should uninstall the game and rethink their life decisions. Tip number 9 is going to be that if you are Valkyrie or have a teammate that is Valkyrie, you should be communicating with your teammates. Now, generally you should do this, but especially with Valkyrie. You can tell your teammates that you're ulting or you will scout ahead. Even if you don't have a mic, you can still type in the chat what you are doing. Coordination is key in this game, so communicate. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Timmy. Tip number 10 is going to be that when you're a Valkyrie, you should scout ahead. You have a jetpack, use it. You can also use your ult by just flying up in the air and looking around to see if it's safe to rotate the way you are rotating. And if it's not, you can figure out how to re-rotate. You have a jetpack. Use it more. Use it. The more you can help your team, the higher chance you can win. Like this. But here's a bonus here. Here's a quick little bonus tip. Go to your settings and go to this part of the settings, and normally it'll be on toggle here. Yeah, just change that from toggle to hold. And what this will do is change your jetpack to where you just have to hold down the jump key to jetpack instead of clicking it once to turn the jetpack on, then hit it again to turn off the jetpack. Alright guys, that's all the tips I have for you today. Comment down below if I should make another one for a different character. Thanks for watching this video. It was pretty fun to make, and I hope it helps some of you noobs, or just helps some of you pros to remember some of these things to do. But that's all I have for you today. I'm signing off. LazerFazer out. Bye guys!